Hi there, this is Josh from Literary Gladiators, and today I'm here to talk about the revisitation discussions that we have on our channel. Uh, we have 17 of them total. We filmed our 200th episode in Season 8, our 400th episode in Season 14, and then our entire 17th season uh, contains revisitations of works that we went over, and those we had 15 total. And I wanted to talk about why we do them and why I would encourage you to check them out, because some might feel that there's this sense that they're sequels and that you would have to watch the original discussion to watch the revisitation, but that's not necessarily the case. And when I approached putting together the 17th season, the things that I had in mind was that this allowed for us to discuss a work with a fresh mind if we had been on the panel, because I was on most of them. I didn't take part in the original discussion about The Shallows by Nicholas Carr, but I'm glad that I did take part in the revisitation. And the one discussion I didn't take part in was the revisitation of A Wrinkle in Time. In fact, nobody from the original discussion was on the revisitation, so that's another interesting factor to take into account. But I'm going to get to that one. But even if we did discuss it the first time, being able to read it with a fresh mind might either provide us with second thoughts or with a fresher perspective on the work at hand. And it also allowed us to say things that might have been left unsaid. And that's always a benefit to revisiting any given work. And it also, from a grander standpoint, allows us to redo what we felt didn't work the first time around. I honestly felt that at the very beginning, we could have probably done a better job going over works. And I think that rereading them and not just recalling them is valuable. I always like to do my best to reread something even if I've already read it, because I think that it freshens your mind of details that might have faded or became a bit rusty throughout time based on things that you had read since then, or just life in general, because that's life in general is incredibly demanding. I think I can say that, and I think a lot of others can too. But as I mentioned just a few spots ago, the revisiting allows for those that did not take part the first time to take part on this occasion. And it also allows viewers, from their perspective, to get those points of view. And as I said at the beginning of the video, this does not have to be viewed as a sequel. These discussions stand on their own. We might make mention of things that happened in the previous discussion, and if you want to watch both, or if you want to watch the original and then the revisitation, that's also a good idea as well. But in all honesty, I preferred, out of the 17 works that we revisited, I preferred 12 of the revisitations more than I did the originals. Only 5 of the originals I preferred to the revisitations, but there's a lot of factors that could be taken into account as well. And the way that we decided what was in season 17, what we revisited, was the people that were taking part and those that I felt were One of them was a loyal viewer, the others were people that were slated to take part. I had them pick and rank the 10 works that they most wanted to revisit, and I advanced the 5 long works, 5 short works, and then the 5 that were the next top vote getters. And so it was everybody's feedback. I wanted everybody to have say as to what we were going to revisit. And they might not see it the same way I do, where there are things that I felt the original discussion was good enough, or there were others that I felt were worth revisiting more. But there's so many different ways that you can approach a discussion. And there's so many different creative ideas that you can incorporate as well. As I mentioned in the most recent thoughts from my library, these discussions are postmodern, and we incorporate so many different things into them because I think that it makes it more casual and thus more engaging. And there's so many different ways that you can approach a work at hand. And on that note, a work does not just have to be revisited once. It can be revisited multiple times. Of course, there are so many written works out there that it would never be able, because between that and the works that are coming out, we're never going to be able to cover every single written work that's existed. But I think that it's great to be able to do both, read as many works and discuss as many works as we possibly can, but also revisit things too. This can be approached and executed in so many different ways, and that's the magic of doing a show like this and completing a channel like this. I'm just grateful to be able to produce a booktube channel like Literary Gladiators and take part with such amazing people. But I am looking at the future and putting together more revisitations, and I'm looking at the 21st season, which we would be filming in 2028. This is very much well into the future, and I might change my mind, but that's what I'm looking at. And I'm looking at half and half, where we do half new and half revisitation. And I'd be really curious to see how something of that nature takes fruition. But I'll probably put something together similar to how we did it for season 17. And then have something together and make it happen. Please let me know your thoughts about what you think about the idea of videos that pertain to revisiting works that you have read and reviewed or discussed on your channel, and what you think about our approach to the revisitations that we have had. I'll leave links down below to episodes 200 and 400, where we revisited individual works. We revisited Howl in episode 200 and Mouse in episode 400, and then we did 15 of them. I'll leave you the complete season 17 playlist down below as well. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you check out some more videos from our channel, not just our revisitations, but our others as well. And we have a lot more in store for you. For now, keep reading.